Hi everyone, I am Sok Ching and today I'm back with more exercises for your hips. If you look at your body from head to toe, notice that your hips are almost at the center of your body. So this tells me how important our hips are. If there are any problems in the hips, it does not only affect the hips alone. A lot of times it also affects anything above or below the hips. So this gives a higher possibility of the lower back as well as the knees to have more problems. So today we are doing an exercise for your hips. It's called the hip circles, but we're going to do it in 4 different positions ranging from the difficulty of level 1 and we slowly work our way up. So by doing these hip circles, it does not only allow more mobility within the hip joints, it also gives more strength to the muscles that are surrounding the hip joints. So during the exercises, you do not need any kind of equipment. So once you're ready, come and join me. So in the first position, this is the easiest one to do. We're going to start off by lying down on your back. So start to lie down flat on the back. Have both of your knees to be bent to start off. So once you're in this position, we're going to start to do a warm-up for the spine here by doing a couple of pelvic tilts. So hands on the pelvis, look for the bony area that's your pelvis. So from here, starting to do a couple of pelvic tilts as we rock the pelvis back and forth. Try to make the movement only coming from the lower half of your body, from the pelvis itself. From here, we're going to start to look for our neutral spine. So to do that, press your tailbone down towards the floor, and if you fit your fingers underneath your pelvic bone here, you should be able to have a little bit of a gap there. Once you have that right, fix the position there and then. Hands can go by the side. Let's start off with the right side first. So what you're going to do is extend the right leg away from you, toes towards your face, and start to feel the tension going through the whole of your leg. Start to tighten and squeeze through the muscles you have through the front, through the back as well. So from here, we're going to think of drawing in a circular shape like this. Going circles. So as you're doing this, I want you to make sure the rest of your body is not moving at all. So left foot is grounded on the floor, bums are down heavy towards the floor, body is not moving. So to do that, engage through the core, try not to move the body together with the right leg here. So let's continue. We're going to do 10 in each leg, but we're going to separate it in 2 different directions. Let's start off going in clockwise direction. So try your best to draw the circle as big as you can, to the extent where you're not moving anything apart from the right leg. Going 3, 4, and 5. From here, come back to the center and we go in anti-clockwise position. So going 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure the left side doesn't follow you. 1 more and 5. Alright, go back to the center, bend, and come back down. So let's do it on the left side this time. Right foot grounded on the floor, extend the left foot out, straighten through the left knee, and start to squeeze and tighten through the leg, toes towards your face. From here, clockwise direction first, so drawing it inwards. So as you're drawing it in inwards direction, notice that you are engaging through the front of your thighs and the inner thighs a little bit more. 4, 5. From here, reverse, going anti-clockwise direction. So as you're doing it in this way, this time you're going to activate more through the front of your thighs as well as the side, outside of your thighs. 4 and 5. Okay, coming back in. Alright, that's difficulty level 1. Let's move on to level 2 here. Go ahead and join me if you want. So in level 2, we're doing it in side lying. So in side lying, so what you have to do is come down, have your hand as your pillow, or you can get a pillow to support your head if you want to. So from here, keep both of your knees bent. Make sure your feet are in line with the bum. From here, start to extend the top foot away from you, and we're going to draw circles as well. This time, clockwise direction again. So toes towards your face. From here, make sure your hip is rolled forward and away from you, so that if you fit your fingers here, there's a little bit of space there. This is to activate through the sides of your bum a little bit more. So lift up and going clockwise direction. As you're doing this, try your best not to move the body with you. Keep the body, keep the hip as still as you can, and clockwise direction. 5 here, so there is 3 more. 2 and 1. Back to the center, don't drop it yet. Let's do it in the reverse direction. So going anti-clockwise direction. Okay. 4 and 5. Legs bent in and we change direction. So from here, doing the same thing on the other side. Legs bent in, head down, and you go ahead and extend the top foot out. From here, roll your hip forward. Push your bum away from you. Have a little bit of space down here. Make sure you don't squash it down. So from here, clockwise direction. Lift through, toes towards your face, and going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse the direction. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bend back in and come up. So as you're doing this, feel the difference of each level, because we are slowly working our way to lessen our base of support. So right now in the 3rd level, it's slowly starting to get a bit more challenging. So this time we're going to come up into 4 points. So come up to your 4 points position. This time your base of support is even lesser, which means you need more muscle activation to control your position. So come up to this position. Shoulders are always above the wrist, hips above the knees. So I'm going to start off with my right side first. Make sure you don't shift your body forward. It's always up against your 4 points. If you have hyperextended elbows like me, try to keep it slightly bent so that they are still straight. So from here, get the right foot off from the floor and start to draw circles through your knees. So think of with the tip of your knees, you're drawing circles through the air. Clockwise direction. With this, you want to squeeze through your tummy. Try your best not to shift your body side to side. Alright, let's do 3 more here. 2, try to make the movement as big as you can. 1, we reverse. And 5. Alright, come back down and we repeat it on the other side. Let's do this together. So reset everything. Going up and open through the sides. 3, 4, and 5. Changing directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, come back down and have a great rest. So from here, one more position to go. Notice that we're slowly lessening our base of support. So this time we're going to come up to standing. So once you're up in standing, first thing you want to do is get something for you to support in case you lose your balance. So let's start off with your left side first. So one hand on the wall. The right foot will be planted on the floor. If you need to, keep it slightly bent. If not, just straighten it out. With the left side this time, bend the knees in. So what you have to do is think of rounding through the hips as well. So toes towards you, going open through the sides, bring them backwards, in, come back in. Up, out, back, and come in. To make that a little bit smoother, it's as if you're drawing circles like what you just did before in 4 points. To activate through more of your glutes and hamstring work, try to bring the legs as much backwards as you can. Alright, going 2, 1, reverse, open, come back in, backwards, open, come back in, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, the other side here, let me show you through sideways. So from here, plant your left foot on the floor, right foot up towards you, right knee up, and going open, backwards, come in. This way. As you're doing this, make sure you don't overextend through your back. Keep it neutral throughout. Going another 3, 2, and 1. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 5. Down. All right. So that's the end of our hip circles in 4 positions. 1 in lying down flat, 1 in side lying, 1 in 4 points, and the last one in standing. So go ahead and try out all these different variations and see how far you can go. From there, determine which position you will continue your exercises. And always do 10 on each side and repeat on the side that's a little bit weaker. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, do let us know. That's all of the video for today.